Okay, we are live, and hello, everybody, and
Hello.
welcome to the stream.
Hey, Liz.
Hi, BJ. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Matt.
Matt,
Merdul, Golden Nugget,
Skipper.
Psycho, BJ. Oh, I already said BJ. Um, and of course, hello, Skipper and Bob.
Hello, Pam.
Hi, Grasshopper. Monster Fish Gal. Sandy, I was going to talk to you. Monday night, I'm going to do a live stream in honor of Betty White's 100th birthday. What would have been her 100th birthday, Monday on the 17th. And I'm going to be pushing, well, not pushing, but asking everybody to donate $5 to a shelter. And I'm going to highlight your shelter, not your shelter, but you know what I mean, the one that you go down to, and Bob's. So if you want to come up Monday night and be with us, let me know. Otherwise, send me some information like through the messenger that I can say off and on during the night, because we're going to try to get some money raised for the shelters in Betty White's name, in honor of Betty White. So it's
That's
going to be
cool.
Monday night, the 17th, would have been her 100th birthday, and that's what day we're going to do it, what night we're going to do it.
And if you don't donate to Sandy's or mine's, donate to your local, because it's
Yeah.
a national thing, maybe
Yeah.
international, that's been doing for Betty White.
Yep. So it's the big day is Monday. That would have been her 100th birthday.
That's
And
very
I think I'm going to do my stream started at 8 o'clock
Oh, thank
my
God.
time, which is 10 Eastern time. If that sounds good with everybody.
I'll
I
try.
think you ought to start going over Dan like that last 30 minutes.
No. But anyway, Sandy, if you want to come up, let me know, and I'll send you a link on Monday. Or if you're going to be working and gone, hi, Jeffro. If you're going to be working and gone, just send me
Hey,
some
Jeffro.
information that you would like me to say about the shelter, and send me a link that I can put into the chat.
Long time no see, Jeffro.
I know it.
Okay, so she says she's going to be working, but yeah, go ahead and send me some information that I can keep posting all night and talk about.
Yeah,
Okay?
we can still talk about it.
Yep,
Post
we
it.
can still push for it.
I will try to make it.
Yeah, well, like I say, I was going to like keep pushing for it this week for everybody to do it Monday, and then I thought, why don't I just do a stream just dedicated specifically to that on Monday, like an extra stream. So that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Hi, T-Bone. Aquaria Life, hello.
Aquaria Life. Howdy.
And Maria, hello. So, yeah, and I'll probably send my mods the information too, so they can keep putting it out all night on Monday too. And we'll talk about it on Sunday on Bob's stream. But anyway, so that's the plan, is we're going to do extra stream on Monday in dedication to Betty White, who was my hero, by the way.
Oh, she was awesome.
Yeah,
She was.
My favorite movie she was ever in, or show, well, of course, The Golden Girls was great, but my favorite movie that she was ever in was Lake Placid. Oh my God, I love that movie. I've watched it again and again just to try to remember all the insults in it.
I got to see some clips of her earlier stuff. She was funny then too.
Oh yeah, she was always hilarious, always. She used to be, I think, on wasn't she on the Mary Tyler Moore show too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was on Mama's Family.
Yeah.
A lot of shows.
and even like, and she hosted Saturday Night Live one time,
When
and
she turned 90, I think.
yeah, and she's always been a super advocate of like any rescue organization, wildlife, dogs and cats, the San Diego Zoo. I mean, she's always just been, that was like her pet project for years and years and years. So I think she was just the most wonderful person, and totally had a smart mouth, which totally made me love her.
Yeah, yeah. I always catch myself. Well, actually, me and the wife, if we're watching TV and the Golden Girls are on, it comes on the TV.
Oh yeah, she was great on that with her
My
stories
God.
about, what was it, Saint Augustine, where
Yeah,
he
Olaf.
grew up.
St. Olaf. St. Olaf.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
and her late husband Larry.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite parts of the one of my favorite scenes from the Golden Girls was when um the old lady, I forget her name.
Sophia.
Sophia. Yeah, Sophia. Sophia came home and she had on a trench coat. And
Oh,
Marge
yeah.
asked her what happened. And she said that she had gone to the party in her dress, and some idiot guy there had like a flower that squirted, and he squirted her dress. So she had to come home and change out of her dress and stuff. So then Rose wanders into the living room, and Sophia's standing there in her trench coat. And Rose asked her why she was wearing a trench coat, and you could just see her just like open up the trench coat and close it again and walk out of the room. And Rose is standing there with her mouth open, and she kind of looks puzzled, and she says, "Was she naked, or did she just forget to iron her dress?" And it made me laugh so hard. Oh, anyway, hi outdoors with Big Matt.
Hey, Casual Aquatics.
What's up, casual? That's funny.
But anyway, yeah, so Monday night, everybody remember, Monday night we're going to do a special tribute stream and fundraiser for shelters. So, and tonight I have this little card that I finished that we can auction off. No giveaways tonight. Sorry, guys. I've been like not feeling the best. But I do have this card that I finished, and we're going to auction it off. And it's right
So, I mean, I'll bid on it.
there. It is a close up, very close up of a saw-whet owl.
Come on. Oh, my. Oh, boy.
Let me show some of the
There
detail
he
in it.
is. There he is.
Ooh, we got a bid for $12 already.
Oh, okay. I guess we could do it right now. So we have a bid of,
Ooh, it just went up there.
yeah, you go ahead and do the bidding, keeping track of.
Liquid Zoo, Matt is at $35.
It's going down.
Now Gold Nugget Tetra is at $40.
50.
Bob is at $50. Oh, Marie's gonna be mad at you. You bid over her $5. Marie is at 55.
65.
So Bob is at 65. You got it, Skipper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm over on the YouTube screen so I can see it faster, and I keep beating.
Oh, Merdill's putting numbers in too.
And
There
he's
you
going
go.
to get upset.
What?
I said Merdill's going to get upset because I put it in there before him. Gold Nugget Plecos at 66.
T-Bone, how much is that?
Do you ship overseas?
I can ship these cards overseas. Yeah, I do it all the time with the giveaways. Okay, I'm going to show it again.
What is 75 Australian?
Not 75 American, I don't think. I don't know what it now. We're duals flipping tables.
Yeah, told you.
No idea what you're betting on. It's
And I can get it to show up close up.
that ale.
See all the little feathers and stuff on him?
What size is that card?
It's a card. It's like 2.5 by 3.5. It's the
Okay.
same size as a baseball card.
Yeah.
That's why I
Well,
said I could ship it overseas.
Gold Nugget Pleco is still the highest at 66 because 75 Australian is only 50.
It's 50.
Four.
Okay. What did Merdil put up there? Something ugly?
Oh, it's an owl.
Owl. Oh, you picked the smallest icon.
It's
60.
colored pencil on
Maria G at
bark
68.
paper.
Well, I'll go 75.
This is one stream I can be quicker than him because of I hear it before he does.
Oh. They don't know we're all sitting together tonight.
Maria says, I'm out, damn it, Bob.
I mean, oh, I'm sorry, Maria. What?
Yeah, DLC ain't gonna work.
My phone is stupid. Mine is too. So what's the high bid?
You are
at
at 75.
Oh, okay.
And Maria
do.
dropped out.
Wanted to make sure I wasn't sitting here like a bump on the log. In my defense, I've got proper grammar.
Mine's
never-
proper.
We
In
never
my area, mine is proper.
spelled. But can you use proper grammar and mine? Mom's the highest bid at 75.
Your dog is blocking your mic.
Yeah, you got
He's not,
Yazzie
'cause
over
I've got
top
it.
of
It's up here.
the mic. Okay, now I can hear you.
Yazzie, falsely accused.
Okay, Bob, you're holding your dog too close to your mic. There you go. Yazzie, I got your back. It ain't your fault.
Lies, Yazzie, all lies. You got a verb.
Yep, it's a burb.
A burb.
Is that, am I going to get it that easy?
It looks
Yeah,
like
it
it.
sounds like. I think everybody else is scared.
Yazzie puts the fear of Yazzie in them.
Imagine that little ankle biter going at you.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, he makes Ed squeal like a guinea pig and run. Didn't he, Yazzie? He put Ed in the truck. Well,
Well, going once, says Merdul.
someone had 10 cents. You know what's really intense is when Blackie and Sarah used to have those art auctions. Dang. Like to wait till everybody's bid out and then go $5 over. I shouldn't have said that yet, should I?
No, I think you're going to get it.
Bad Bobs likes burbs.
I remember going to a bunch of auctions whenever I was younger. We actually could walk to the auction barn. And Bob won it for 75. So, Bob,
Okay. Ah, this one's going to you.
Well, it's not because I'm going to give it away.
Oh, okay.
can I read Bob's mind?
Well, I wasn't going to. I might and I might not. Only one that needs to know is that person.
All right, I know who it's going to. But
You don't, Skipper. You think you do, but you don't.
I do.
Get him, Yazzie. Kill. And it's Merdul. See, he said very kind of you.
Oh, you're giving it to Merdul?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Merdul, send me your mailing address.
It was a
And
toss-up between 4 people.
and
I was
Anybody
gonna,
else?
you need me to send you paperwork, Bob, or no?
I was going
Paperwork
with
for what?
3.
For the sale.
Yeah, he needs a
Oh.
receipt.
I shouldn't. No.
Okay.
I thought it was just play money.
No.
Oh, my God. Maria Z was one of my finalists.
That's
Hello,
who.
Maria. See, that's what I knew you thought.
Sorry, Maria, I had your back, but Bob said no because I was thinking your name.
Now I know that you have my email address to send me your address, Merdul. Hi, Casual Aquatics.
Caged Aquatics. Keith
Hi,
Henshaw.
Lauren.
Oh, Keith Hanshaw. Okay. So anyways, I remember whenever we was doing the auctions not
Keith.
too far from my house, and you'd always get that one person that would do what Bob said, and it would be
Oh, wait till. Which a good strategy. Let everybody bid out. I was actually going to give it to someone. Oh, she was going to give it to me. Quit, Yazzie. She probably wasn't. I bet it was Merdul also.
hello, Laura, Lauren.
That was the shortest old person story I've ever heard.
It wasn't old people. That's the thing.
You're old, though.
Hmm.
You're old, though. You're telling the story.
Mama Rose stuck between 2 thorns. A black rose, maybe.
Hey, Dee Dee. I
Dee
didn't
Dee,
know you
hello.
were here. I was going to give you a drawing. Too late. Too
No,
bad.
fine. Don't believe him, Dee Dee. Don't do it.
Well, there's so many awesome people to pick from, but I've never given Merdul anything but shit. So, well, you know how it is,
I
Pam. It's
tried to
hard to
answer.
filter
Monster Fish Gal, hello.
trickery, I say, right?
Dee Dee says, for once, you are the nice one.
Who's
I
she
learned.
talking to?
I learned from the best. I'm just saying. The gold's
Giving
not.
a
We don't
Bitcoin.
know how much a Bitcoin is worth. I can tell you that. I don't do Bitcoin.
You better be getting them while you can.
No, I'm good.
You better get them Bitcoins.
Hi, Mountaintop Fish.
And
I
I'll
figure
tell
if
you,
I can't pay my rent with it, I'm not going to get it.
another thing y'all better do is get your likes on this stream before they run out. I think there's only 5 or 6 left. It works sometimes.
Well, it went up by 1.
See? That was probably Skipper. Hey, too many
Oh,
of y'all hit that like.
no, it'll go up by 2 now because I just did it.
Hey, Mountaintop. That was a great video. It's the same Mountaintop about the
No,
guppies.
why are we always yelling? Yeah, I read that too, but I don't know if that's correct.
It is. I mean, I've heard it is. It's not the right spelling. What'd you steal? Did he hit it coming in the door?
It's better than the rear end.
Is Pam still up here? I'm watching the chat.
Yeah, she's still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I didn't know. I just checked.
So I was going to have a guest tonight, but she did
Yeah,
not answer me at all today. So I guess she must be at work or whatever.
I was
she's working 2 jobs.
So you're just stuck with the three amigos.
No, you could have a stand-in guest. Let's see who's in there that would pull in a crowd and has got some sense, knows what they're talking about. Aquaria Life. Stephanie would be an awesome guest.
Yes.
No pressure, Stephanie or Pam. Oh, I want coffee, but I can't
Well,
drink
if
it.
someone wants to come up and talk, there is the link. Okay, Elizabeth.
Good night, Liz.
Not Liz. Things are looking good down there, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's
Do
a
you
lot.
want me to pretend I know anything at all? I don't know, Dee Dee.
You know stuff, Dee Dee. Don't let it fool you.
That's right, Nola. Nola says you didn't hear a hellish squeak, so you know Pam's still in her chair.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, let's see. I need to talk to Maria about some things, so let me start. How are those epistogramma babies doing, Maria? It's fish stuff, so y'all don't throw me out. Yeah, I see.
Marie.
No, it's fish stuff. How are those baby epistos doing? And Pam, how are your turtles doing?
They're doing good.
I would like to see those turtles at some point. I saw them about 5 years ago,
It hasn't been 5 years ago.
4 years ago.
That's funny because when I would post something on them, it would always be like my least viewed video.
Who cares? I don't even worry about that. I post like 10 reptile videos and then 2 fish videos. Oh, the super reds, Bob.
She gave the only male to George.
What the hell? Everybody started talking. Oh, the super reds, Bob. They are breeding size, but I have my own. Gave my to George. You gave it to George? I'm glad I gave my girl that picture now. Bob, is your tank with the broken lid? Yeah, the tank's okay, but the lid was shattered. It was already cracked, and I kept telling those cats, stay off of there, and it was a loud, I guess the glass popping. It's a 20 long, but it was my corals. And the lid's gone, but I've got other lids. I need to find one and put on it before bed. The cat's okay. It's the one, it's Holly, the old one. She's sitting here staring down one of the lizards now. Girl, if you get up there, you'll get burned. I think she's finally lost it. I have a feeling.
That's a good one, Reels. That's a good one.
Bob, I can see you spoil your dogs. Yeah. Ozzy's my buddy. And Milo, too. Milo went to bed when the cheese ran out. He took off.
Reels Tank says, I was riding a horse the other day. I got bucked off. My foot got hung in the stirrup. Couldn't get my foot out. Thank God the manager unplugged the horse.
Oh.
I always like that.
I miss Chappie coming on. Those dimples. Nola, this is a PG chat.
Bob has virgin ears.
Yes, he does. Chappie has to work though.
People are screenshotting your fingerprint right now. Be careful.
That's fine. I'll give you another finger if you want to screenshot.
That's Skipper's chair is squeaking, not mine.
Yes.
Oh, it sounds like a little mouse.
It does. Are you sitting on a mouse, Skipper?
No, I'm good. I don't have to fart.
I won't say anything about seeing the mouse's tail sticking out from underneath of you.
No, that's. Well, there's so many stories to that.
I did get most of them sent out. I had to divide it up in two. I'm going to take the rest to the mailbox tomorrow. But I couldn't carry everything at once, so I decided I took half the stuff today and the other half will go tomorrow.
How many horses did you give out total?
Oh my gosh, I think 14, something like that.
I was going to guess 20 because there's quite a bit.
Yeah.
My other chair does squeak, Merdule. I remember.
And I've sent out over 300 cards to people too. Those are the little drawings. I've done over 300 of them.
Watch your mail, people. Watch your mail.
Yeah, everything's coming now.
Somebody used to give me grief about that chair, so I would sit in it on purpose if she was in the chat. Who was that? Barb, were you asking about the steel blues? That's actually the ones, Maria. 2 or 3 left hiding in the moss. That's what I was telling Skipper. They all die. They don't make it very big. I'll have 1 or 2 random that I think they're all gone.
There's nothing in there about. I didn't see anything about it. Aquaria Live.
Oh, did you see what Aquaria? I've heard of you.
Yeah, I'll check right now, but there's no notes there for me to accept anything or anything on there. But I'll check right now, but no.
Pam's lost it too. Holly and Pam. Holly, my cat. Got you, Bob. Oh, you know who it was? It was, damn, I can't remember. Nathan's wife. Sand Creek Aquatics. Gosh.
Amy.
I kept wanting to say Patty. Yep. She used to say, that chair. And I moved some more in it. That old wooden school teacher chair over there.
Yeah.
I got 5 of the 300 cards. That's pretty good odds, Nola.
And that was the calendars too, right, Pam?
Yeah. Yep.
BJ was asking.
Yep. I'll be sending, after I get the other half sent out tomorrow, I'll send everybody a tracking number. But no, I don't have, there's nothing on my PayPal about it at all. So if you put some money in and it's still sitting there, you better cancel it because it's not on my thing at all. I had to have Blackie go do that too because he had donated some money to help out, but I never got it. So I told him to go check and cancel it.
I guess I can go over now. I'll have to disappear for a moment. Yazzie growled at me. Yazzie, you gotta give Pam her money. You gotta give her money. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with those two, but yeah, so that's if it's not showing up as having gone through, then it didn't go through. I better log in again though and double check.
I had asked Pam to send me whatever it is, a bill. I know it's not a requisition, but whatever you send. Invoice, thank you, because I wanted to change my method of payment. Try to change your method of payment in there, because I don't want to be just beyond what's in the checking account, I want it to go over to my Discover. Because if I go over my checking, they pay it, but they charge me $7 or something to move money over. And that's no good. I'm being a good customer.
No, I don't think so.
I
Don't
have
see
been.
nothing.
I'll be right back.
Star Sapphire Cichlid Gold Nugget. I had to think about that for a minute.
What's his name had some. I think that's the ones that he asked me if I wanted them. He just wanted to get rid of them. I think. Was it Peplum?
Yeah, that's who I got them off of.
Oh, okay, you took them. Good.
No, he still has more.
Oh, they get so big, and I've got so many big, huge fish now. They were huge.
This is what it'll look like if Pam wants to share the screen.
Yep, hold on.
I got to get there first.
Ooh. That made my volume go way up when I went on to PayPal.
Anyone remember buying fish at the dime store? I remember the little 10-gallon tanks that they used to have set up at some of them.
That is the Star Sapphire Cichlid.
Okay, hold on. Let me add that to the stream. That guy's pretty.
Yeah,
Pretty.
I saw it, and there's a juvie. I saw this fish at the Keystone Clash, and I said about wanting some. I bought some off of a vendor there. They all died. And then I got with Peplin and got 7 of them.
Nice. So how big of a tank you need for those guys?
Oh.
They get
Well,
pretty
if
big.
I kept all 7 in the same tank, I probably need like probably 100-gallon, but I'm not. I'm gonna separate, make a pair. Then I would need like I would say it's 55 or 75.
That's not bad.
No.
They're really pretty.
If you were close, you could get this 125 with ginger grapes in the garage. And stand. But if you were close, you could have helped me drag it in here too by now. Oh, I forgot to come back. What the hell?
Yeah, 11 crims.
Maria says you could get away with a 75 for all of them.
That's what'll eventually be going behind me.
You catch the half off sale. I closed 12 tabs before we started because my battery's not all the way up anyway. Was that me, Pam?
Wasn't me.
No, was it me? I mean, did you get my payment?
Oh,
Damn it.
yes, I did. I did. Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. I was reading.
Hey, Niz, how are you?
Well, I'm going to have to go here in a couple minutes. I got to work tomorrow.
No, you can't go. Sorry.
Oh. What time did you get up, Skipper?
4 in the morning, and it's 4 till 12 here.
And you can sleep 3.5 hours and go to work?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like an occupational hazard or something.
No, it gets me in the mood
Oh my God.
to be a big butthead.
Oh,
All right, be a straight up asshole.
Right. Why does
hey,
Skipper think he
Jeremy.
needs certain? That noise is aggravating.
Yeah, what is that noise?
That's my phone.
Oh,
Damn it, Skipper.
I forgot to silence it. I don't want to say vibrate because then Bob would get all weird and stuff.
There's nothing wrong if you like the vibration. That's your preference. Small alerts on an Android email alert. Back one time during a few hours. Uh-oh. Better listen to Lauren Ashley. Well, I have to get up at 8:30 to have Yazzie do his doctor appointment at 10:30.
ugh.
But it'll be fine. I can come home and take a nap, but I never can take a nap.
Oh, thank you, Nez. You're
Good to
such a
see you.
sweetie.
I was watching her channel lurking the other day. It was a painting.
Yeah, it's always fun to go watch her.
Okay, Stephanie said off query. I said step check again.
Oh man, I have to go into my.
Skipper, what'd you think about those guppies? It wasn't a very good video.
When you sent that, I didn't get that one.
You didn't get the video? Just I sent you 2 videos and 2 pictures.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You probably didn't scroll up far enough.
And it's just a picture of them.
No, there's 2 videos. I put a video of the group swimming and then a video of the guppies.
No,
I like your shirt, by the way, Skipper.
my hoodie.
Yeah, I like it.
What's it say?
I don't know
Well,
what it says, but I like the flannel on the
it's
inside of
just
the
a
hood and
box.
stuff.
Oh, nice.
This thing, oh man, this thing is like, wow, 06. I got it back in 2008 when I was out in South Dakota.
Give her the right PayPal.
I think Merdul just put the link up. Let me see if it works. And yep, it works. I was gonna put one like in the description, but whenever I do that, it expires. So I have one like on if you go to my um my content page, my channel page,
Mm-hmm.
it's up in the corner. But you have to like put a new one every time because you can't just like put one in the description because it expires after a while.
You got to get up and feed fish, Ozzy. Can't be sitting around holding all these dogs.
Ozzy, Ozzy's so cute.
He is cute and he knows it.
I used
He
to
knows
tell
how to
I
look
used
at
to tell Buddy that. I'd say, Buddy's so cute, and he'd like pin his ears back with a big smile and wag his tail 100 miles a minute.
That he is cute. Was cute, yeah. Yeah, that's the email that I use. And then it has you in there, you know, like people that are places you've sent. And I
Yeah.
just always click on send again. So I don't know what.
Punchy, please do a Sasquatch painting. Well, I might do a little drawing.
Thank you, Dee Dee.
Sasquatch.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Wonder why that happens. If you put the right, link or the right email in there, that it holds it for you to prove, but it says that you don't have a PayPal. I think sometimes it might mess up.
I don't know.
It's weird.
Try to change your the way you pay it. I still haven't been able to do it.
Huh.
Yep. And I want to do it. Eddie.
What's nice is with the app, once you send money to that link or email, mine saves it, so I can just go in there and look for the name and send more.
A Bigfoot butt? Hey, that would work, wouldn't it?
Oh God, I knew she would go right to that. Well, did you that time you saw the one? Did you see its butt or no?
No, but they saw
That would
big.
be fun to do sometime, Nez. For sure.
Hey, Pam, do you remember where the Bigfoot butt was spotted down in Tennessee?
No.
Staples. That's all I'm saying.
I should send Skipper that dildo video. You know it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't send that to Skipper on Facebook. I should have sent it to him, too.
Send it to him.
Hang on, Skipper. I got something to send you.
Just for that, send it to him. He's talking about me accidentally pulling my pants down a little bit when I was getting on that bar stool thing. The what? Dildo. Pam's sending out dildo videos.
Yes.
I mean, there's no way to be nice. She sent it because I told that dildo story that night. I had to tell my sister.
I sent it to Bob.
I showed it to my sister and the volunteer at the Ark today, the other volunteer, and they were like, "Why'd she send you that?" So I had to tell them that whole damn dildo story. And my sister knew my cousin. She knew him. So she said, "It doesn't surprise me."
What's up, Stephen P?
Where's Stephen P?
Hello.
Where's Stephen P? I don't see him. I guess I lost it finally. Or I'm behind. Oh, there he is. I must have got behind when I was out of the screen.
I don't know what that is, Matt.
A porn site.
Oh.
For you. I don't know what it is.
That is funny, but the crazy thing is that floor looks familiar.
Mm-hmm. Your floor.
Oh, it's an email account? Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Okay, I'll try to remember to do that, Naz.
That'd be pretty cool.
Could be.
I will have to be careful, though, because you're always so nice in your streams, and, I tend to cuss a lot.
Who are you talking to?
Or maybe just a little bit.
I don't think you're going to have to worry about that after that hashtag that she put there. But I have to go.
Okay, be that way then. Thanks for coming up, Skipper, and have a good night.
You're welcome.
Have
Everybody
a good day at work tomorrow. Don't get sick.
Yep.
I'll be good.
Don't have a wreck.
No, I've dealt with too many of those going to work, helping people.
Hi, Joseph.
Well, don't be the patient.
Try not to be. I actually did. Good night.
Princess Skipper.
He can't even type. But I did actually have an accident on the way to work. I did smack a deer at 65 miles an hour.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
Let's just say that car did not make it, but I was fine.
Did you dress the deer?
Oh no, I hit that thing dead center. There was no way I was taking that
Oh,
thing.
it doesn't take much. I was heading over to my mom's house one day when she was still alive, and it was 4 lanes. So there was like a black Suburban that had just passed me in the fast lane, and it was like maybe half a car ahead of me, half a car length, and I noticed him touch his brakes. So I touched my brakes, but damn deer jumped from in front of him right smack in front of me, and I nailed it. I couldn't see it, because the black Suburban was blocking my view of it. I just noticed that he'd touched his brakes, so I slowed down, but I couldn't stop in time.
Thanks, Matt.
It's so popular here that it's just one of them things. It's nothing to go down the road and see one hit laying there dead.
Yeah.
I know, right, Joseph?
Well, this one wasn't dead, but its legs were broken, and it had 2 half-grown fawns with it, which made me feel so bad for hitting it. Crunched up my hood, though, really bad. My brother-in-law, when I got to my mom's house, my brother-in-law took I had a Chevy station, or not a Chevy station wagon, a Subaru station wagon. And he took the hood off of it and jumped up and down on it to straighten it up enough to where it would latch again.
Yeah.
Now I called the department and told them where it was at. But when I left a couple hours later, it was still laying there. They hadn't done anything.
They normally don't. All right. Good night, everybody. See y'all later.
See you, Skipper.
Bye.
Good night. Have a good one.
Bye. 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 Load the babies up, raise them up, and eat them.
Oh, the baby deer. I just felt bad because I took their mama away from them. But they were they were about half grown, so it wasn't like they were tiny little spotted fawns, but it still made me feel bad.
Right. So now we can add that to your resume. Drove over people.
Yep.
Bambi killer. Wait, Bambi was a boy, wasn't it?
Yep.
It could have been their dad. Yeah, it's going to get quiet in
here. Yeah.
I still hadn't figured out what. Sandy. Oh, dear God. You see the way Speedy said that? Punchy killed Bambi's mother. There you go. There you go. And why do they not call women murderous instead of murder? I'm loud. Am I really loud?
No, you're just normal.
Says you, Bob, you're loud.
So does anybody want to come up and join us for a little bit?
What?
I'll put out the link again.
Pam, don't beg.
I'm not begging.
If you can get somebody up there, I can go ahead and start feeding my fish, the rest of them. I'm fine, Bob. JoJo. Who the hell's JoJo? Billie Jean.
Maybe Joseph?
Maybe. Lauren's, I wish you hadn't
Edie,
said
why
that.
don't you come up?
I want a bagel too now with cream cheese on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love bagels with cream cheese.
yeah, Dee Dee, get on up here. Be quick about it. Come on.
Check and see if Aquaria Life's PayPal went through. Okay, I'll look. I gotta say, Blackie's never did come through, so I don't know what happens with them, but sometimes they just won't go through. And nope, didn't get.
That is weird.
I got Bob's.
Wow. Carbs help me sleep. Oh, for sure. I use those killer bread. What's his name? Dave's killer bread. They're expensive, but they're worth it. No GMO. Oh, we can't call Joseph JoJo. It's a Diddy thing. Is Diddy backstage?
Let me see. No,
That's what
no
it's saying, that
backstage.
you need to create a PayPal account. She's got one because
I
I
got
just
one
sent her money.
because that's how I do all my business on PayPal.
That's got to be some kind of glitch with the.
And that's when you clicked on that link that took you right to it. That's odd.
Pam, you can call Joseph JoJo, but I can't. No worries, Joseph. No worries. Did he get up there? Tell her, Merdul. That means you don't have the address right.
Oh yeah, you got to make sure. Yeah, you got to make sure you copy and paste it because of a lot of people misspell my last name, so then it won't go through.
Oh, I wonder if that's what it is.
It probably is because like about 1 in 10 people that try to email me, they don't get my last name spelled right and it won't go through.
Yeah, Merdul, you get up here.
It's Dee Dee.
Awesome. Let me see.
You look
Hey,
pretty
Dee Dee.
tonight.
Hey.
You look very pretty tonight.
Oh, I got two things on. There you go.
What's shaking, Dee Dee?
Me.
I'd start to say that's just a figure of speech, but she beat me. Now it's a party.
Yeah, get another swig out that bottle.
It's just water.
Yeah.
Just
I was
water.
getting ready to go to bed. I said, well, okay, for a minute. I've been busy tonight. I've been working up. Storm.
What have you been doing?
I've been doing videos. I have a new video editor and I love it. Can't stop.
What is it? Which one is it?
Power Director.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people say they like that. What about
learning something every time I do one? It's like I get another, tidbit from somebody.
what's the one that YouTube has? I can't remember.
In the YouTube studio?
YouTube Studio. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that works for Jewel because it took me to my Patreon page.
I've used YouTube Studio a lot, but you can only do, it's very limited.
Sorry. Right. Yeah. And what I do is very limited, so it works for me.
Well, it seems like it's not that loud in here to me, but when I make a video, it sounds like I have Niagara Falls roaring in my room.
Yeah.
And with this new program, Madul taught me I could take it out. So you don't hear that. I can separate the audio and video. I didn't know.
Merdule, you implied that I would be the anyone else. Because I asked you and you told me that same thing. Look at that. Pam, send that card to Maria.
Well, Austin,
Hey, fantastic freaks.
Hey,
so who won the
Austin.
giveaway tonight on dance?
Charlie, or is it Charlie or Charles?
Oh, Matt is doing some major butt kissing.
Hmm.
Well, Matt's good for that. Look at him smooth.
Oh, yay. So I'm third in line for Merdule. You said Bob True. All right, he can get the card.
Matt, what have you done in your time to make up for it?
Oh,
You've been cheating on me.
I didn't know that, Maria. Pam, can you do another L?
I always do it. I do a lot of owls, so
All
there'll
right.
be another one. I'll try to do another one next week, but I won't do it the same as that one. That one's kind of cool with the close up with the eyes.
Yeah, that was cool.
I thought it.
Hey, Matt, very good.
I thought it kind of looked like Merdule, just if you held it just right.
Well, yelling. I'm actually a Yankee, but I was raised in the South,
Oh wow,
so it's messed up, isn't it?
that is messed up.
But I
That
grew up in North Carolina.
that's like Skipper. I think he was born in North Carolina and then moved to PA.
Yeah, me and him were flip flopped.
Yeah.
And then the first time I heard him talk, I said, "Where are you from?" Because it's like he sounds just like my cousins up there, and that yous and all that. That's what they say.
Well, they say that here in Tennessee. So when I hear him say that, I thought it was the North Carolina thing.
No, we don't say it down here. We're y'alls.
We do y'all and yuns, and
Yeah.
the people at Petco always say y'all come back or y'all think y'all be safe, but it's just me, and they're like y'all.
Yeah, we
I'm
do.
like, I'm big, but I'm not y'all.
We're y'all. Y'all come back now. You hear?
That's right. I used to do that when I first started doing videos. Say y'all come back now, and Dan teased me so about it, so I cut that out. It was hokey anyway.
When
Yeah,
I
I knew
was
there was
when I
one.
was in
Just to be
Texas,
hokey.
everybody said y'all.
I don't mind being hokey. It's funny. Yeah.
Awesome, but should have been more. I wasn't going to bid against myself, Joseph.
Oops. There it is.
That's what the Patreon is. So any Patreon could have got it for that before the stream. Right? Right? But I do type it a lot.
I'll show you guys again. It's sold already, but I will show you anybody that didn't see it that came in late. Wow.
I used to want an owl so bad.
I can just see it with that beak because I've seen them eat little mice or like videos of them, you know. I can just see it eating a little mouse.
We've got some owls around here that catch the little kittens,
Oh, no.
the feral cats. They take them
Oh,
out.
yeah.
You know, when the mama cat starts walking around the neighborhood, he has to show them the route. She'll leave out with 3, come back with 2, and you'll see the owl up in the tree. He was just up there waiting.
Mm.
He's huge too. He's a big one. In fact, I've been out in the swimming pool at night, and I said, you know what, I better get out of this because just your head sticking up out the water. I said, he might think he can take me, you know.
Oh,
Come out
got
out
it. Thank you so much. I did get it. Thank you. It helps, believe me.
We need an owl butt. No, no,
We need an owl butt.
that would not be nice.
You shake a tail feather,
Thank you.
where you can see the bones and the hair and stuff at the bottom of the tree once they get through with it.
They throw it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of payback because I was telling Bob earlier that I saw one time a eagle flying really high when I lived in the Dalles. I was watching this eagle and I'm like, what is he carrying? And I had to get out. He was like way off up above this cliff.
A little girl.
And no, I had to get out my binoculars and look, and it was somebody's kitty with a pink
Oh,
collar on it.
oh man.
Mm.
Yeah, Hawk tried to get my cat, but my cat was like 20 pounds and it tore its skin off of her because she would get up on the roof of my house.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a house with a sharp pointed roof, and she would climb the tree, jump on the roof, and crawl up. And so I lived in the cat house. Imagine that.
It's hard to fathom, Diddy.
Yeah, ain't it? Like, here it is. Hey, y'all got to see my video of how not to take down a Christmas tree. My husband, the Ring camera called it. So Matt, you're not the only one. He woke me up laughing about it because he was watching it. And so once he laughed about it, it's like, you all right? He said, yeah, you've been having to take pain pills for a couple of days. But, you find out they're okay, you have to laugh. But I said, can I share it? Because I kind of got to. It's too funny not to.
Hey, Kiwi. Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh,
help
very
they
good,
check.
Kiwi.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah, you're right. It's where your coop's at, Zoo. And it would have gotten my little dog one time, except for the clothesline was above the dog and the fence it did not have enough room to finish its swoop. Because about the time I stood up, it was right behind us, and the little dog was to my right, about 6 feet away, and he was right behind me. And when I looked and turned, he flew up because he had come up because of the clothesline. But he would have got my dog, and it was only like a little 7-pound dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Eagles and big owls will take small animals.
Oh, I just can't imagine Yossi being torn apart by a bird of prey.
Yes, absolutely.
I would have to be bringing out the 38 right quick.
Yeah,
Jump.
but they'd be gone before you could get it out, though. The little
Jump.
animal would be gone on. And there's been several people's like, my dog was just right there, little Yorkies and stuff. It's like,
I know. Yeah, we get a lot of people. They come to the yard and say, we've got a 6-foot privacy fence. Somebody had to jump over that and got our dog. And I'm like, no, I don't tell them. I don't tell them. Somebody flew over it and got it.
yeah, yeah.
Little dogs like Star and Yazzie, I take them outside on a leash and bring them back in.
Yeah.
I would never even if I was sure the yard was really tight, I would never just put her out there.
I used to let little Rico do that because he would not even walk with a leash, but he wouldn't at the Ark. But we had a small yard and houses around. But Pam, what's your name on PayPal? Aquaria Life says.
Yeah, I got it.
You did?
Yep, I got it. That's what I was saying. Thank you for a little bit ago. Yep, I got it, Stephanie. I did get it.
Awesome.
And thank you very much. Thank you.
20 pounds.
What's everybody else been up to today?
I was at the Ark today, and we had a big meeting with our board last night. Usually it lasts an hour to 2 hours, and it was over 4 hours, but that was getting all the board members to sign the letter to the vet, firing him, and we start with the new vet Monday and stuff like that. Just boring stuff, running a business, you know.
I heard you'd made a couple videos.
Who, me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
At the ARC. Yeah, they're on the ARC's Facebook, a couple of them. And then there's one or two on my reels. I can't figure out how to get it over there. Yeah, we have some.
I was late coming in the stream today. I've been late on every stream today for some reason. I'm about 8 minutes behind.
Priscilla.
I've been
I
trying
hope
to
you're
catch
doing
up
a little bit better tonight,
Facebook.
Priscilla.
Yeah, she said she was a little better earlier.
I will try, Matt. I will try.
Yeah, I
Matt,
sneaked.
I just barely made the Jess's membership stream today because I had a doctor's appointment and I was flying home. Came home, dropped my stuff, and just jumped in here on the computer. And like within 2 minutes, we were up on the air. But my doctor's office is an hour away,
Yeah.
so each way.
What kind of doctor is that? I'm teasing, DD.
Just my GP. No, I didn't go for syphilis today, Bob. You don't have to worry about it just yet.
I think it was.
It hasn't tested positive.
I
Don't
was
worry about
wondering.
it.
I was wondering if it was a follow up on the lobotomy.
And I'm not pregnant. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to be suing you from the child support.
Oh my God! The joke's on you. I had a vasectomy 40 years ago.
Well, the joke's on you. You signed the paperwork.
Uh-oh. It works with the email Maria gave me, but not with the link Merdul posted.
Who was it? One time. Oh, I had trouble with Papa Shrimp one time like that. It would not do. And finally it took it. I had to cancel the first one and redo it.
It wears off.
Yeah, this stuff grows back together.
The what is that called? Spermatic cord grows back.
Was
Yes,
it
I
vas
had-
deferens or something like that?
It was, I don't even want to think about that. I started to say it wasn't that I got neutered, but I don't even want to think about that. I don't ever heard. You know, they have done that to people like criminals, like in the 50s and 60s. They have done that to people. Bob, that wears off. Well,
They actually did that because I remember reading a story about it. They actually did that to a bunch of kids that were in an orphanage.
And they did it
They
Indians.
used to do stuff they should never have done. Yeah, I think they used to do it to the
kids that went away
Native
for
Americans too.
Yeah.
nowadays it's developmentally DD. Back in the days, they were mental retarded.
When I was in
my
nursing
cousin,
school,
he lived there all the time. He would come home and visit his family, but he lived there. But they did that to him.
Yeah, they used to do that. They used to do that to a lot of different types of people, and it wasn't right at all, but they did it.
when I was in nursing school, and that would have been in the early middle 70s of the last century, the previous
1770?
century. They, 1773. They, there was you had to go in with your patients and all that while they were delivering all that. But anyway, there was this little black girl. She was 12 or 13. And of course, her pelvis hadn't even widened. You know, she wasn't shapely or anything yet. But she was old enough to
12
get
or
pregnant.
13 have a baby?
Oh yeah. But she was mentally disabled, and so I don't even think she knew what was going on. But
Got took advantage of.
apparently, I don't know the backstory on it, but they did a cesarean on her as soon as she delivered the baby. And I was like, well, was that a court order thing, or did the doctor just do it? Yes,
A
Joseph.
cesarean or a hysterectomy? Or what do you mean?
They
You said
did a hysterectomy.
cesarean.
Oh,
Hysterectomy.
well,
Okay.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking about the birth. It was a hysterectomy. Joseph, yeah, I'm a nurse, a retired nurse. Yeah, old nurse. Worked from the time I was 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has stories he can
our
tell.
government doesn't always do things that they
But
should. I know I got involved with a thing about 5 years ago, posting about it. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Stephanie.
thank you, Stephanie. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Yes, that's very nice. But I was reading about what they do to
Big striper.
our our Native Americans has just been appalling all the way through history.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's been really bad.
he spelled it Candy
But they're
Stripper.
still the thing that people don't realize is they're still doing things to them. Like in South Dakota, they are for almost no reason at all. They will take the kids, the Native American kids, away from their parents and put them in white foster care because they're trying to like it's kind of a form of genocide basically. But I read this article, I mean, and they're fighting it, but the government is still doing it. But and excuse me for being a downer on this, but
Debbie Downer, Debbie Downer.
I know. But I was reading about this one family that lost their daughters. They took them and they had them in a foster home that regularly took the Native American girls, and they had like 5 or 6 at this time. But it came out that the foster father was abusing all these girls. And not only was he abusing them, but him and the foster mother would sit there playing like poker to determine how he was going to abuse them that night.
Oh my gosh.
So she knew too. So they took the girls out of the home when they found out, and they put them with some of their relatives, and they ended up sending the guy to prison, and the woman got off with probation, and they gave her back all those kids. They gave her back all those foster kids. That was what really pissed me off. They gave them
I don't
back.
understand it. Um,
They took them. I think they were with their grandparents, and they took them away from the grandparents and gave them back to that woman.
I just don't understand it at all. Somebody knows something on somebody somewhere.
Well, like I say, it's just a form of genocide. And you see here, the last 6 months or so, they're talking about how many bodies they're finding around the old Native American schools, where they take the kids away from their parents and put them in these boarding house type schools.
Yeah,
And
they're
now they're
finding
starting
all
to
them.
dig up the grounds around them, and they're finding all kinds of kids' bodies.
Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot of them, yeah.
Sad.
It is.
It's very sad. Like I say, we've treated them like this all the way throughout history, and the thing is that we are still treating them like that.
But you know, a lot of people take projects on their own. It's like my aunt. She got pregnant as a young teenager girl, and she went up north to have this baby and come back skinny, like went on a super diet, came back without a baby. Well, she claims that at the hospital, they told her the baby was dead when it came out.
Oh, I've heard. There was a deal I read about that just the other day, where there was a particular like a church that was taking in these unwed mothers, and then they would like split them off to different hospitals to have their babies, and they would tell them that the baby had died, and then they sold the babies basically.
And then she had a second baby too.
Hallelujah.
And she could remember seeing it, but she never held it. But she was going to adopt it. Well, but come to find out, the first one found her 25, 30 years later.
Wow.
because it was adopted out. It was not dead.
Yeah.
And they went back and did some investigation on this hospital, and there was lots of babies from teenage girls that
Yep.
really they
Yep.
couldn't go home
I
tell their
was
parents.
watching
They just
that on the
you know,
other day that there's a lot of young teenage girls that lost their
this
baby
was
that
in the
way,
50s.
and they were basically, like I say, that their parents had sent them to this like a church organization to do their pregnancy and come back home, and their babies got sold out for adoption.
And I think it was the same hospital I was born at. So just like, wow. I said,
Dee
Mama,
Dee,
are you my mama? Are you really my mama? But I do look like her.
she bought you.
Yeah.
That-
Well, it would
That's sad.
explain some things.
Would it?
Yeah. I'm way
She
smarter than my brothers.
she got her money's worth, I'd say, Dee Dee.
I do look like her. I didn't as I was younger, but as I'm older, I certainly do.
There's that maidenhair fern. I say I love those ferns, but they really like high humidity.
No, that's the rabbit's
Oh,
foot.
that's the rabbit's foot. Yeah, I see the little feet now. I like them too.
Yep.
That's right. The maiden's hair fern has little black stems.
Oh my God. Oh, Rosie. Rosie, what are you doing? That's where I hide
Well,
all
I
the
would
junk.
switch them around, Bob, because the rabbit's foot fern can handle drier air than a maidenhair fern can.
Well,
So
this is really
I've grown them before, like just out, in a pot, a hanging pot, and they do
right.
fine.
Yeah,
But
that's
the maidenhair fern really needs a terrarium.
I had a huge one in Florida that hung out on my balcony. But this isn't very humid. This is open. See, it's open at the top. So I have to water it every 2 or 3 days. It's under a heat
Uh,
lamp. It's under a basket lamp. So
yeah,
I get you, but
I had a rabbit's foot fern that I put in one of those moss baskets,
right.
and as it grew, the rabbit's feet went down over and latched onto the moss. So I ended up after a couple of years with just a ball, just a huge fern ball. It was really pretty. There's that snake.
It's the snow corn. He loves that. He or she loves that spiky aloe. And I've raised that up so he can sit under there. The heat pad's on this end. So the plants got burned by the light, so I just let them burn back. There he is. He watches me a lot. Look at him looking at us.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Hi, Scotty.
He just ate a not before last. Yeah,
You just ate a
he's a
what?
good kid. Not before last. He just ate. He ate 2 little pinkies. Oh, I scared him. I set my bottle down.
Moonstone, hello.
Hey, Kim.
Scotty Aquati. Stone.
Rosie, you see I'm busy, right? Now look what you did. Now
Oh,
look what you did.
Tearing it all up.
She's a heifer. She's a heifer. I gotta get this mouse out of here. He didn't eat night before last. Or was it last night? Anyway, there's one he didn't eat. Gotta get that out. Get it out. Oh, look here. Hey there. Hey, Sandy. Nathan's old snake.
He's getting so big.
He's huge. He's not even grown. He's a good boy. Yeah. That's some wood that Maria sent him. I don't know if y'all can even see anything or not. He does not like light. He's just got a heating pad. Does not like it. All right.
How do you know he does not like it?
Because he won't hardly ever come out if it's on.
Okay.
And he won't eat his food out. Are you gonna bite me? You gonna bite me? This one I carry around and show the fish to him, and he lays on me like the cats do, and I talk to him and he just watches me. It's weird. You gonna get me? No, he doesn't bite. He's a good kid. He does not bite. I see you.
Is that a snake?
Yeah, he's just like the other one, same kind. He's a ball python. You're a good boy. Look at him. Hates that old camera.
Oh, it's heartwarming to me,
What?
the snakes. He's a good
They're
boy.
just a. He is
I
a good
can't
boy.
get it. I just can't get it.
He is a good boy. I mean, he's not scary. He sits there. You saw what he was doing. I came up. He was just sitting there watching things. I mean, he gets active in there and climbs around and all that. But
You put that lid back on right, didn't you?
yep, unlocked it.
Oh, I see
That
you have steam across the top, too.
yeah, it's locked. That actually is the container that this little or this big guy now came in. Hey,
Oh, I gotta say thank you to Not Nola Jane. She sent me $20.
thank you, Nola.
Thank you, Not Nola Jane.
Happy.
GRB?
Uh-oh. Let me get over here and show GRB my tripod. He loves that. The other night when I was just zoning out, he's like, "Is that a tripod?" Yep. I just got to check on these little babies. Oh, now that's humid. That's where I'm wanting to put the thing you're talking about. Where are you babies? Let me get the light back over here. I need to get me a couple more lights. There they. Oh, look, there they are. Look at that.
What is it?
They're little baby neonates. Let's see, Solomon Island ground boas. Whoop. I'm getting ready to break a lid now. That's what happens when you try to hold a camera. I know y'all can't see. Gotta
You
get
need a
the lid.
GoPro with a whole strap to your head.
Well, Didi went right to strap-ons.
You need one, apparently. It's
She went
necessary.
straight to strap-ons.
Just trying to help a friend.
Trying to figure out how I can see these snakes. Yeah, I
But
gotta get
snakes.
some lights. This is crazy. There's two babies in there, two siblings.
Oh, yeah, I
okay.
see them.
Now.
Tiny,
They're
tiny.
about the size of one of those round pencils, not the number twos. They hang out together.
Hi, Shane.
I'm going to be putting them some little fishes in there to eat because usually when
Oh, yeah, they get grumpy, Shane.
they usually eat little frogs and salamanders when they're this tiny on Solomon Island. And I tried the baby mice and that didn't work. I see one of them. Come here. Oh, there you go. There they both go. Look at that. They both took off. Wow. I'm going to try to leave one there and get one where I can see it. They're real fast. You stay in there. Let's see what we got. Tiny, tiny. Pam's Reptile Channel.
Shane. Come back, Shane. Holly. Now, the shape of the head,
Yep, that's what I was just going to say. Go ahead.
what does that mean?
Well, usually it means it's a poisonous snake with that shape, but they are not poisonous. And when I saw them there, I was like, "Ooh, these are cool. How come I have them?" I videoed a great big one. I don't know if it's their mother or not. I don't think so.
And what kind
And
is it?
Solomon Island ground boa, and they have a Solomon Island tree boa too. But these guys will be pretty red. Or he didn't take off, did he? No, he's in there. You go back. You go back. Go back.
Hope you feel better, Moonstone.
Go back. hanging on to me.
It looks like a
Got a
rattlesnake.
pretty pattern on them.
Yeah, they change their patterns a lot. The lady said as they grow, and you can have like 10 different patterns on 10 different ones. So it's just a camo kind of thing. And then when they are adults, they could be any of the colors that they usually are. They can be orange or red or light red, or I'm hoping they're red. Look at all that humidity on that paper towel, which is fine because they're kind of a water snake, but not really. But I got to put them some little guppies in there tomorrow, some kind of culls.
You put guppies in there and they get them.
Yeah, that's what they eat. That's what she told me to give them was guppies. I've got tons of little fish that can be in there, endlers mostly. But that's why they're not so popular in the hobby. She said that snake because most snake keepers don't keep guppies.
Abigail, hello.
What do I do, Matt?
What's Matt saying? Oh,
I don't know what part he's referring to. I won't get off my finger, or if I eat guppies.
Rosie's hiding down there now. She's helping me. Rosie, you're a mess.
Yeah, she's like, let that snake down here.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Oh, I changed my look. Yeah, that's right. I am a camo girl. It was fun when we used to go do
Trash
some
cat,
sneak outs.
hello.
Had to go in disguise. Stake out.
No hugs though, trash cat. That's not allowed.
Who's hugging?
Trash cat.
Uh-oh.
She knows. That's because she knows I don't like hugs.
The Wi-Fi is not good in here, so I might lose y'all for a second. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, bud. Phew. Pam, what I want for my birthday, I don't want to wait another month till Christmas, is something that I can, one button I can push and turn all these lights off.
Get a clapper.
That one's
Yeah.
on. How many things can you plug into a clapper?
Well,
I don't know. I've never had one.
Nope. Clap on, clap off. I can get me a chia
now,
pet too.
I have these Wi-Fi power strips that I can put 4 or 5 things that can be controlled with Wi-Fi, and the other 4 or 5 are constant.
It's already dry again. Can't believe it. I need to repot it. Well, I've got some Wi-Fi plugins that Chattanooga Ed gave me, and he didn't know how they worked, and I haven't been able to figure it out either.
What kind are they? Casas?
Let's see if I can find them. The box.
Geek Boy showed us some.
Wi-Fi Smart Socket 4-pack. That's all it says.
Probably all very similar.
I think they're Chinese.
Well, my Wi-Fi strips are Chinese, but the Casas, I got them off of Corey, but they're probably Chinese too. But I don't have to turn off and on any lights here.
Number 2 on it. That's all it says.
And I used to have all my heaters on and stuff, because that makes it nice when you're going to do a water change. You just turn off your heater with your phone instead of having to unplug them.
Here's my other spray bottle. Wait a minute.
But I got to get them rehooked up.
I forgot I was carrying this thing. Get it over here.
The only thing about the Casa plugs, if they're individuals, they take up more room than just like the 2 prongs.
Right.
So you can't put you have to leave a space in between.
There we go. Let's see if it perks up there. It's plenty of humidity in there.
Shane wants to know if
those
that was a
Mayfair
Haku.
they gotta have it. So
Wants to know what?
If that was a Haku.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 Pacos.
That's
Rotten.
2 big white ones.
Yeah, they're spoiled rotten.
They're very nice, Shane.
They've already eaten. Let's see if they'll let me pet them. They get in the fight, wanting to be petted. Come on, come on. They know the difference between feeding and come on. He wants to get pet. I talk to everything, even though I know they can't hear me. Look how good they're being.
Yes, they are.
Look at that. There's a baby. Look. You ready? No, there's nothing in my hand. I think it sees my ring. It does. There's nothing there. That's good. There we go. It sees my ring. Does that look like bloodworms? Probably. Come on.
But shiny.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever stuck it in here before. Come on. This is the smaller one. They have a time. I mean, they get jealous. Now, here they go. See, he's going to get jealous. Make the other one go back. He's getting quite a
try
bit
to say
big.
they don't have emotions. Look at them.
Yeah, I think this one's like.
Dojo let me pet him like that.
Yeah, when you were showing your dojo, I bought somebody had brought in 2 great big dojos, like 8, 9 inches. Big old fat white dojos, and they may have been albino, but they had 2 at the store a couple of years ago, and I got one of them, and I put it in my 55 in the kitchen, and that thing wouldn't do anything but lay there. And when I went back, I got the other one. I remembered they laid together and they were swimming together there, and I got the other one. Oh my God! It was just like a reunion. It was a reunion. So I got some baby.
Face off, I had to pull him out and put him in a hospital tank. And normally, I have to make sure the lid is closed on that 125 to make sure he don't pop out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, that lid is hard sometimes, and but he was so sick. He laid in that little bin. Didn't even try to jump out. I've moved him, picked him up by hand, and every time I've changed the water, he didn't even squirm and nothing. He was so sick.
Here he is.
So good.
Good baby. These are the most timid, gentle fish. I've had them since they were quarter size.
Now those are the ones you're gonna have to get a bigger tank for, right?
Yep. They're still okay right now, but we're getting to that point soon. It's a 180, so it's really big. But see how little he looks down there, because it is a big tank. But
yeah,
look at that.
How big they are. Oh, look at him putting that fin up for us.
Oh, see how they do? He's like, get back. He's petting me. They were doing that, and Rob was watching it on the stream, Aquatic Aesthetics, and he said they're jealous. And I started paying attention, and they really are. I got me 3 baby Severums. There's one of them. They don't even bother those. They don't eat anything live because they're so well fed. It's going down here to this one.
Oh.
We got 3 in there. They're just the gold ones, but some of my Severums are getting really old. The big ones. There's the other one.
That one there's pretty. Is that a geophagus?
That's a geo. Yeah, that's a Jurapari. Jurapari.
So I'm learning a thing or two watching everybody's tanks. But I have learned with female bettas, if you put 2 in a tank, they want to fight.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
if you put 3 in a tank, one of them is the boss, and the other 2 are like, they'll pair up together and just kind of stay away from the boss.
Yeah.
But if you put two, you're always trying to see who's going to be the lead, in the tank. That third one makes a difference because then both of them can hate her. So,
I was trying to show y'all that geophagus that Ginger had in with her. Oh, whatever that other main fish she sent with me. Not mean, but aggressive, assertive. But here he comes now.
now, is that a parrot? Is that one of those blood parrots?
Nope.
The
I don't
orange?
have any of those. No, it's a Severum. It's
Oh,
just one that was bred to be short bodied, and I didn't know that when I got them when they were tiny. But what are you going to do? That one behind it's who I'm trying to show you. That fish is 8 or 9 inches, but it's a beautiful geo. And I've got a small one that I hope's a female, but Ginger sent that one back with me with its tank. There's another little geo back there. They're really cool fish. They sure
they
keep the
are.
tank. I never have to vacuum this tank. There he is. He's mean to you. He's mean to
Do they
you.
have names?
Nah, nah. I could probably do a lot to promote them and get some viewers and stuff, but
Yes, that's a pretty shot with the plants over top of them and stuff.
I got an addiction to those filament barbs. You probably figured that out. I don't know how many I've got of those now.
But now, what they're about 5 or 6 inches too.
They will, yeah, the big ones are about 5, yeah.
Yeah, they look like they'd be like 2, but I know based on the size of those white ones, they got to be bigger than that.
Yep. It is really hard to tell sometimes. I had a piece of whatever from the art, the vine we all use, it broke off. I've got a huge pothos over there and it got broke off, but it's not rooting in here for some reason.
That's an old porn industry trick, camera angles.
Right.
I remember you telling me that about when you used to work in one.
Yep. It's where I learned my photography.
That's fabulous right there.
They've been fed.
Now, with those geophagus, well, I guess if you have plants down there, they're going to keep them disturbed too.
If I had live plants, but there aren't any live plants in here.
Oh, they're all fake?
Yep.
They look good.
And they need to be rinsed with peroxide. They've all got FUD on them. The only live plants that ever go in here are a bunch of floating stuff. When I just have so much in tanks that I just take handfuls and put it in here, and it doesn't last long. And the goldfish tank, I give it to the goldfish. You didn't get enough. You didn't get enough.
My daddy rubbed me.
I don't ever stick the fingers out. I'm not that brave.
That is so funny.
He's a good boy. Fights with his brother or sister or whatever. Y'all are so jealous. There you are. How pretty the fins are. Albino. Alrighty, I gotta feed fish. That's to.
Yes, that's Matt, right, Matt.
What did Matt say?
So familiar.
I can't see that chat. So.
I'm watching you, Matt. I'm watching you.
What is Matt doing?
We were talking about porn, the cameras, and all that. He said, I thought that's why Pam was so familiar.
There you go. If the shoe fits.
Is that bloodworms?
Yeah, this is regular bloodworms and jumbo mysis shrimp. And I've got to give one more turn by the 180 and give the Hakus some more of that. It takes a lot of food for those guys. But fortunately, they love fruit and nuts and all that stuff they normally eat. So.
They can eat nuts?
Oh, yeah. in the jungle, that's nuts fall off the tree and they crack them. And
That's what he gets those what do you call it? What do you call those mixes that you get for
mixes.
him?
Oh
The
yeah,
mixes with the nuts and fruit and everything.
yeah. There's certain mixes with nuts and stuff that I can eat as a diabetic, and
Oh, okay.
I usually end up feeding half of it to them. I got me 3 bags of them. We ate one at the board meeting last night.
All my tanks are turned off. It's too bright. It's blinding me. Turn the light back on. Sitting here in the dark.
It's about what I'm to now. Just about. A lot of these are culls in here, but they're still beautiful fish. Got these.
So how do you decide who you're going to give to the snakes?
Well, probably the Santa Maria Endlers, because Dan really wanted those, and I have. To stay, he worked on them over 2 years to get them beautiful like they are. So the culls out of there. I keep 2 other tanks, different levels of culls of them, but they just keep reproducing, and I would never sell or give away those culls because they're not what he intended for people to have, So that's what. There's tons of all kinds of size babies in here. The orange tail are the culls, and they all look just alike. Just alike.
To me, they're pretty.
But the main one is the Japan blue and gold guppy. I need better lighting on this tank too. With the lyre tails. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff. You don't have to feed them guppies forever, just while they're tiny. So I got to get on that tomorrow because they need to eat. She said Saturday that they were big enough to start trying to eat. The snake lady. All right.
What size
Whoa.
tank?
20 long.
Okay.
20 long. With Granny's old, what do you call it? Cobalt.
Mm-hmm. Cobalt blue.
This one I'd already fed. It's a 10. And it's still growing. It's last summer, the stuff out of the tub, great in front of the window.
I just brought a piece in that managed to make it through a few cold nights. It's still green, so I brought one piece in.
Stuff does great. I can't wait to get them back out.
I'm changing up how I'm doing my tubs next year.
I didn't do mine this past year. Just never kind of got around to it. Never got around to it.
Inspired by J-Rock.
Yeah. It's really cool when people start keeping a tub. I think I love to follow them and see what they change and how they do it and all that.
Well, I had both of them on the deck last year, but I've got one on the ground and the other one's on the deck, and I'm thinking about making a waterfall from one to the other and just recirculate the water.
Nice.
Because one will always be in the sun until the sun goes down, but the other one is under cover.
Yeah, and that'll help modify the temperature.
Mm-hmm.
I decided I've only kept a tub 4 or 5 years. Tornado got my tub 1 year, Didi. I've got an old video way back, like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. I felt so bad.
Oh my God! They were saying it came through the neighborhood, and I think I was at the Ark and came home, and
it took all the water right out of it.
It took the water, the fish, it took the plants, it took everything. The tub still holds water. It's sitting out there with water in it now.
It dumped the fish somewhere else.
It took them. It just sucked them all out. The tub had nothing in it. It was dry.
Then it dumped them somewhere else down the road.
Oh, yeah. But I had like, I don't know, I think it was 17 trees. I had 5 down on the deck where the tub was, and no damage. It bent one of my gutters. That's all it did. It was amazing. Lots of trees out in the woods and around by the driveway. Had to get all those hauled off.
Big
But
D.
do what?
Big D came in.
Oh,
Hi, Big D.
I thought you were calling me a pet name.
That's Big Bob.
Big Bob. Big Bad. No, that was Big John, wasn't it? Big
Yeah.
Bad John.
Make it whatever you want to. It's your song.
Uh-oh, we got cat drama starting. Tib. Tibby and Rosie are sweethearts, but they don't want each other to know it. That's Tibby. He's my real smart cat. Tib. Sergeant Tibbs. Yep. Tibby. He's got to be looking at Rosie because they don't get out of sight of each other.
I miss having a cat.
Dee Dee, you need to get you a cat.
We can't have one.
This is a Santa Maria coal tank. I mean, there's some in here that are still pretty, but I would never sell them. You know, like that one's got a huge long tail, but
yeah,
there's got to be, I don't know, 250, 300 fish in here.
Why are they what they're supposed to be?
Because they don't fit the type. Let me see if I can find one with them moving like that. One that looks close to type. The little Endler ones, which they are. I can't even get one to come down here.
Oh, I see it right there.
Right there.
Your tail.
That one right there is close, except the spots on its tail are irregular and it's not colored up. It might color up, but most of these are just fish living out their life. I was going to say, and Dan was interested in getting some of the lyre tail, the long ones like that, and got busy with all the stuff he was doing and said, hold on for now. So definitely saving some of them. That's where I got them. Send them back. But yeah, you can see there's very few in here that are even close. That one's, well, they move so fast. It's the little short-tailed, fork-tailed ones that have a black stripe and that has to have the right color in the right places. So anyway, so I got plenty of little fish if I need to feed those for a couple of weeks or a month.
That's like we had a guy on last night on 503 show.
I fell asleep last night.
But we did a pretend live stream first date. And this guy came up from the catfishing community and agreed. He was a married guy, but he agreed to pretend to be, meeting her like on a date. Well,
yeah.
He just tells us he went to the PetSmart or Petco or something like that and bought some of the feeder goldfish. And as he was leaving, he said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, they got a good home or something." He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go home and put a hook in her mouth and catch me some fish with them." But there's something for every fish. And if somebody's gonna buy them and feed them to theirs,
Yeah.
It's the same difference.
It is. These are my guppies that I made. Well, they started themselves by accident, but there's tons of fry in there, but they're breeding true now.
Grass. Now is that guppy grass?
No, that's actually just Java moss.
I can't get none of that to grow.
Well, I told you I saw that video. Look down here at it. There's not even any fish in there right now. I mean, same thing.
Wow.
So I've got plenty.
I have to get you to send me some, put it in the bowl. I ain't putting it in an aquarium. I spent 5 hours getting that mess out of the bottom of my aquarium where it had fizzled out and went everywhere.
Look at this.
Beautiful.
It's a 10-gallon, and there are a bunch of Crebensis in there that, oh, I guess you'll want one of those too that Robert gave me, Bobby gave me.
A Corbensis?
Crebensis.
No,
Yeah.
I won't. I got plenty of them.
Okay. Well, I thought you'd want them because of Bobby.
No, he sends me other stuff.
Ah, okay.
He sends me his love.
Yeah. I was looking. I've got.
I've got my Corbensis separated in the bachelor pad and the bachelorette pad.
Yeah, you just about have to. I've got some of those gold laser Corys in here, but I hadn't thrown any food in. They'll come up and eat in that corner. They've never spawned. Yet I've had them 2 years.
The only things that I've been able to catch spawning were the albinos. All the rest of them, if they are, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. And these are Maria Z's grand fish. What that tank on the dining room table in there has several of the long fin.
What do you feed them?
That's from Maria there, that long fin. She's the prize one, so I put her in here to breed with my male. I'm just feeding them pretty much whatever I'm taking around that night. But I just put some bloodworms in there now.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give them flake food. I put carrots in there last night. It looks like they've done a good job on them. And she likes carrots, so there you go.
I got baby plecos. Little bristle noses.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I had them. Then my husband came and said, "You got babies in this tank?" I said, "Yeah, it's platy babies, you know." He said, "No,
Yeah.
they don't look like platies." I looked in there and said, "Well, that's a little teeny tiny pleco." So I managed to catch about 8 or 10 of them.
See all the little super red long fin ones in here? Now they quit moving.
Yeah, I can see some of them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A couple of them are getting pretty big. I think I counted 21. But they constantly move, so.
I just got me 2 more, we call them chocolate covered long fin plecos from Steven.
Oh, yeah, I like the chocolate.
I've got 4 now.
That plant is from Pam. I need to repot it. What is that, Pam?
Looks like laripe.
Dwarf sage is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah. I had little pots like that all across here. And there's one over there. See, there's one down there. Some of them have done well, and some haven't. But there's actually one behind that, but I bet there's no laripe left in it. It overgrew it.
Well, I wonder if you could use those in your big, like, Pacu tank.
They would chew them up because they're tetras, and so would the geos and the severums. Severums love greens, so. Oh, one of the big ones is in there in the dad's cave. There it comes. They're so much fun to watch. I love to watch them. Don't you, when they're like fighting or knocking each other like puppies playing?
Mm-hmm.
They're all starting to come out now. Uh-oh, my battery just set up at 3%.
Oh, and we're past 11 o'clock too, so we should probably go ahead and call it a night.
Well, crap. Alrighty. I can't plug this in and walk around, so.
Thank you, Stephanie and Nola, and thank you, Bob, for buying that little drawing and giving it to Merdul. That's awesome. And we shall see everybody for our drawing stream on Saturday night. And then remember, we're doing an extra stream this coming Monday, the 17th, for Betty White's 100th birthday.
Right.
So, thank you, everybody, for coming in. And good night.
Good night, guys.
And thanks, Speedy, for coming up and visiting with us.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm going to hit the end broadcast, Bob. Don't cuss until after it's done.
Damn it. Chomping at the bit.